Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Man killed near police station in St. Mary, alleged killer detained. A man was detained following the killing of another in Tower Isle, St. Mary on Monday afternoon. The deceased has been identified as O'Neill Davis, otherwise called Bunny Ruggs or Rugo, a resident of Days Mountain in the parish. It is reported that around 4:45 p.m., both men had a dispute near the Area 2 Police Headquarters in Tower Isles. According to the police, during the dispute, a knife was allegedly used to stab Davis in his chest. He was taken to the St. Ansby Hospital, where he succumbed to his injury. The alleged killer, a 51-year-old man from Tower Isles, was immediately detained by personnel from the Area 2 headquarters and transported to the Arcabesa police station, where he is presently in custody. One dead, two injured in Kingston car crash. A man is dead and two others injured following a motor vehicle collision on the St. Farizelgar Main Road in Kingston on Tuesday. The deceased has been identified as Devon Edwards of Port Royal in the parish. Reports from the Harbourview Police are that about 11 p.m., Edwards was a passenger in a Mazda Demo motor car that was heading towards St. Thomas when the driver allegedly lost control of the motor vehicle while navigating wet road conditions and the car overturned. Edwards was thrown from the motor vehicle and sustained several injuries. Edwards, another passenger and the driver of the motor car were taken to the hospital, where Edwards died while undergoing treatment. The other persons were admitted for treatment. Investigations continue. Police seized gun and ammunition hidden in concrete block. The police seized an illegal firearm and several rounds of ammunition in Greenwich Town, Kingston 13 on Tuesday. The Hunts Bay Police say the illegal weapon was seized during an operation that was conducted on 4th Street in the community about 3:30 p.m. During the operation, a police team searched a premises and found a Taurus semi-automatic pistol hidden inside the pocket of the concrete block in a fence. The gun was fitted with a magazine containing 3 9mm rounds of ammunition. The police say no one was arrested in connection with the seizure. However, the investigation continues. Daddy, I got shot. A Manchester father is hoping his prayers for help will be answered. Alwyn Hall says he needs more than $1 million to meet hip replacement surgery cost for his 25-year-old daughter Janique, who was one of 5 people shot by gunmen as they robbed a burial carriage at Scotiabank in Mandeville on August 25, 2023. The attack occurred shortly after 5 p.m. outside the bank. Footage, which has gone viral, shows men armed with high-power weapons escaping with 2 bags containing cash. Police have since charged Daryl Watson, 25, otherwise called Stinger, who they say is one of the gunmen. Watson has been charged with robbery with aggravation, wounding with intent, shooting with intent, possession of a prohibited weapon, use of prohibited weapon to commit a felony, and unauthorized possession of ammunition. He is to appear in the Manchester Parish Court soon. The father told reporters on Tuesday that he was at home on the day of the robbery when he got a call from his daughter, who he also called Miss Jen, telling him that she had been hit by a bullet. When she said, "Daddy," I said, "Miss Jen, calm down." And when she calmed down, she said, "Daddy, I'm down at the ATM at Scotiabank and I got shot," the distraught father related. She was in the line to go into the ATM, she and her friends, co-workers, so she was there to draw her pay. She said when she was in the line, a security guard came out of the bank and said, "Give me way," and by the time he said that, she got shot in her hip, added the father. He said his daughter was transferred to the corporate area hospital from Mandeville Hospital last Friday. Since then, the doctors gave me paper with a list of items and I need to get them. The bone specialist who examined her told me that the surgery will be costly. When I went to Kingston and got the paperwork and check, the cost was over $1 million. If we don't get the parts for the replacement hip, then the operation cannot be done. I don't have the money, he said. I got another paper from the hospital saying that I must pay $100,000 and any additional fees that will tell me about it. Right now, I have the voucher, but I don't pay it because I don't have it, he added. he is calling on the authorities to intervene and assist. Nobody from the security company or the bank come and say anything. Even the Prime Minister, I don't hear him come out and say anything about what happened in Mandeville. But I saw a report about gunshots fired at Nationwide and the politicians are talking about that, he said. Big robbery happened in Mandeville and nobody no come out and say anything. No one has reached out to our family, added the father. I don't have a permanent job. I hustle for my children. I am a farmer and a painter, and any hustling me gone is the same way because I hustle to survive, he explained. The shooting has revived unpleasant memories for the father, whose son, Javon Hall, was gunned down in Patricktown near Maypen at an event on Friday almost 6 years ago. It coming like say, me just sad because my son died October 2017 from gunshot wound on a Friday and my daughter come get shot on the 25th of August on a Friday same way. After my daughter got shot on the Friday, the Saturday August 26th would have been my son's birthday, so everything just bungled up, he said. Friday is not my day. It's rough, but I just live. I am like Job, I won't give up, and I am not going to question my God, so I will never ask God why. I am just bearing it, added the father. When asked if he sought any legal advice, he said, not yet, but it is going to happen. A GoFundMe account has been created to raise funds to cover some of the expenses. Individuals can donate to the GoFundMe account at gofundme.com/f/Janique-Hall-medical funding reason. Alwyn Hall can be contacted at 876-352-0591. Cabbies continue protest over poor road condition in SavannaLamar. For the second consecutive day, taxi operators who ply the SavannaLamar to Grange Hill Road have blocked the road and withdraw services in protest of poor road conditions. The protest has left several commuters stranded in SavannaLamar, Burn Savannah, and Grange Hill. Taxi operators first withdrew their service on Monday, causing chaos for commuters and scores of students from Grange Hill and from Technical High. The cabbies threaten to continue the strike action until they get word on the full rehabilitation of the road. One taxi operator who identified himself as Lawson said that the situation should not have to continue. We must have understanding of the situation. People have to move from one place to another. I love driving. It hurts me to stop driving. The condition is not right with the road, and it can be better, he argued. Larson added that the roads need to be worked on immediately. The cabbies parked their vehicles along the toll gate main road, demanding to hear from their Member of Parliament, Moreland Wilson. Calls to Independent Member of Parliament MP for Westmoreland Central, George Wright, who is also in charge of the space, have gone unanswered since Monday. It is said that Wright visited the protest late Monday. However, the cabbies argue that he did not say anything of substance. Garbage, that's all he came with. Talking about what who did when and what was in power for 18 years, one cabby reasoned. There has been a high police military presence in the space. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell.